It's Off the Beaten Path Podcast with me, Ben Barrett. And you won't be hearing any of that here.
It's been a hell of a day, but I'm feeling alright. I got 6 beers in me, and I'm going all night. Got a liter of Coke, bottle of Crown, 2 old guitars and a southern sound. We sing that country music, we dance the night away. Strum our guitars all night long on top of that Georgia clay. Throw back a shot, get up and move. Find someone to dance with you. You know we playing that music all night long. Move with the beat, follow your beat. Let this feeling carry you. 'Cause we've been held down for 5 long days, and it's time to cut it loose.
10 o'clock, yeah, we're 4 shots in. Throw back some Jaeger, let's shoot it again. I got this buzz on the rise, and I'm on my way. And where I stop, I just can't say. And we play that country music, Lord, we dance the night away. Strum our guitars all night long on top of that Georgia clay. Throw back a shot, get up and move. Find someone to dance with you. You know we're playing that music all night long. Move with the beat, follow your feet. Let this feeling carry you. 'Cause we've been held down for 5 long days, and it's time to cut it loose.
O'clock and we're all tore up, out on the front porch living it up. And the police coming to give us a warning, but we ain't stopping, we going right to the morning. And we play that country music, we dance the night away. Play our guitars all night long on top of that Georgia clay. Throw back a shot, get up and move. Find someone to dance with you. You know we playing that music all night long. Move with the beat, follow your feet. Let this feeling carry you. 'Cause we've been held down for 5 long days, and it's time to cut it loose. We've been held down for 5 long days, and it's time to cut it loose. Been held down for 5 long days, and it's time to cut it loose. Cut it loose. Cut it loose.
Off the Beaten Path Podcast with me, Ben Merritt, and that was Nick Cohen off the album Hard Headed, which, let's face it, describes a lot of people. And that's the tune Cut It Loose. And you may have recognized a voice on that song as Mr. Zach Brown. Yeah, Zach Brown of the Zach Brown Band, duetting with Nick Cohen on that one. So very cool stuff, Cut It Loose. Nick is actually the frontman of a new band. That tune is from a couple years ago, and I just found it and fell in love with it. So I figured, hey, ended last episode with a big collaboration. Might as well start this episode with a big collaboration. So, but that song was from a couple years ago. Nick is now actually the frontman of the Southern Gothic, I believe is the name of the band. Very good tune that they've got out as well. Check them out as well. Connor Christian and the Southern Gothic. That's what it is. So, but no, yeah, Nick is a very popular, very good artist down there in Louisiana, I believe. Yeah, I think that's where they're from. Anyway, Ben Merritt taking you through some brand new country music here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. Again, thanks for joining me. It's going to be a great episode. Coming up, we have got Lisa Matassa. Lisa's going to stop by, and I say Matassa really weird just so that I know how to say it properly. It's Lisa Matassa without my silly accent. So, but Lisa's going to stop by. We're going to hear a couple tunes from her, chat with her as well. She's got a Christmas tune coming out. So if you're still looking to fill your playlists, actually, it's been out. Yeah, her Christmas tune has been out. Anyway, I'm just going to keep moving on. Here we go. Jasmine Ray, If I Want To. It's right here on Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
You can pack all your things and say that we're through. Say whatever you need to make it easy on you. Just don't say we can still be friends. I've already got plenty of them. I'm gonna love you if I want to. I'm gonna need you if I need to, baby. No, you can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna want you. I'm gonna want you if I want to. You tell me I should get strong, move on and find somebody new. But baby, I'm no good at doing things that I don't want to do. You want me to forget that I was all yours. Well, you're not the boss of me anymore. I'm gonna love you if I want to. I'm gonna need you if I need to, baby. No, you can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna want you. I'm gonna want you if I want to. I'm in charge of this broken heart, baby. Even when I'm falling apart, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you if I want to. I'm gonna need you if I need to, baby. No, you can't tell me what to do now. I'm gonna want you. I'm gonna want you. I'm gonna love you if I want to. I'm gonna need you if I need to, baby. No, you can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna want you. I'm gonna want you if I want to. 'Cause I want to.
Off the Beaten Path podcast is on Facebook. Like our page at Off the Beaten Path.
Your mama warned you about running around with boys like me. That's 'cause she knows my mind is full of possibilities. She said the crazy kind don't ever do right, and nothing good happens after midnight. Your mama ain't around to lay the law down. That little Everybody saying jump in. No, you know we got it. Come on and get it. It ain't the money, honey. It's just the love and honey. We got that something, that sweet as sugar. You want it, we got it. Come on and get it. Yeah. Feel the chemistry across a crowded room. Anticipation got me burning for you. The thought of touching you, enough to make me sweat. That's something, cause nothing ain't even happened yet. Light up your cell phone, go on and make the call. Mama, baby, ain't gonna make it home. No, you know we got it. Come on and get it. It ain't the money, honey. It's just the love and honey. We got that something, that sweet as sugar. You want it, we got it. Come on and get it. Strange how a man and a woman got a chemical thing. Blame the game, not the player. It's a runaway train that'll mess with your brain like you're going insane. And it ain't ever gonna change. You know we got it. Come on and get it. It ain't the money, honey. Just the love and honey. We got that something, that sweet as sugar. You want it, we got it. Come on and get it. Yeah, you know. Yeah. You know we got it. Come on and get it. Come on and get it. It's just the love and honey.
Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt. There's Bill Gentry with Get It. Yeah, brand new single from Bill. Ben Merritt taking you through some brand new country music just so that you're a little more informed of what's out there in the world of country music besides just, your major names like Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, Blake Shelton, Miranda Lambert. Why do I keep picking all the couples? I don't know. Thompson Square. There's another couple, but they're together. Florida, Georgia. No, I'm just kidding. So again, thank you for joining me here on this expedition into the world of some new country music and some stuff you've probably never heard of before. So thanks for joining us, and thanks for spreading the word too. At OTBP Podcast on Twitter, and otbppodcast@gmail.com if you want to get some comments, criticisms, bad jokes, whatever it is that you may want to do, give them to me as well. And on Facebook and Off the Beaten Path Podcast. All right, here we go. We've had Phoenix Stone on the show before, but this is off the EP Honky Tonk Superstar. And since I work at a radio station as well, I always love it when they do songs about radio. This one's called Radio On. It's Phoenix Stone on Off the Beaten Path Podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
Let's listen to the radio. It's just you and me all alone. We ain't got nowhere to go until tomorrow. Do we, baby? The music still remembers when we had nothing but our love to give. I wanna feel the way I did back then. Come here, baby. Let's listen to the songs that we fell in love to. And let me dance all night with my arms around you. They're playing I'll always love you. I love you like Johnny and June. So baby, let's get it on, 'cause if loving you but the radio on. This reminds me of our very first time. You've got the same look in your eyes. We're making a memory tonight to last forever. I love you, baby. So let the music take us back to when we met, and we can fall in love all over again. They're playing You're Always on My Mind. So let's stay behind closed doors all night, all forever and ever, amen. Oh, the song remembers when I was crazy, it's your love, I swear I walk the line. We must be doing something right. So God bless the broken road that led me to the dance. Are they playing our song? We got nothing but the radio on. Baby, it still feels so right. Just you and me all night. Yeah, these are the times, the best times of our life. I will always love you. I love you like Johnny and June. So baby, let's get it on. 'Cause if loving you's wrong, I don't wanna be right. Feel like making love tonight. You look so good in love. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. And if tomorrow never comes, I know love will keep us alive. Oh, they're playing our song. Yeah, they're playing our song. We got nothing but the radio on.
Are you on Twitter? Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter at OTBP Podcast.
Follow me, all right? Okay.
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Off the Beaten Path. Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt, and I have the distinct honor, the pleasure of trying to introduce you people who listen, which, by the way, I appreciate, to some brand new artists and some brand new up-and-coming country music artists, which, by the way, they really appreciate. And one of the appreciative ones is on the phone with me right now, Lisa Matassa. Lisa, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
At least I hope you're appreciative.
Oh, gosh, you have no idea. I'm living the dream come true, and the country music fans, I have to tell you, are the greatest fans in the world.
Well,
so thank you.
There you go. Little brown nosing to start the interview. That never hurts anybody, right? All right.
Always a good way to start.
Well, the way that I normally start is I have a couple of icebreaker questions. I didn't warn you about these.
No, you didn't, but I'm up for it. Let's hear them.
All right. Well, they're actually really easy. Just make sure that you don't answer the second one while you're answering the first one, okay?
Okay.
But I'm not telling
you. Single answers for your questions, correct?
Well, yeah, but I mean, be kind of detailed. But
okay.
Listen to what the question is asking. Don't add stuff, in other words, all right?
Okay.
Question number 1, and answer truthfully. Where are you right now?
I am in my studio right now.
Working on stuff, or?
I am actually, yes, we are working on we have a big show coming up next weekend here on Long Island. It happens also to be my birthday, so one of the local stations here is having a show, and so I am going over the set list and all the details for the event.
All right. And I'm going to go ahead and take the blame on that because I made you answer question number 2 in question number 1. Because we all know that we can multitask while on the phone. What are you doing right now? I guess I guess that was the broad answer, but like right now, do you have a cup of coffee with you? Are you looking at your nails?
Right now, I am sitting at my console right now in the studio, and actually, I just answered a text from my daughter who told me that she's going to stay ninth period in school, so I need to pick her up in about an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, that works perfectly then. Wait, a ninth period?
Yeah, it's
Holy.
a pretty long day.
Yeah, that's out. When she get home, usually like 7 o'clock at night?
No. Usually she'll get out around 1:30, but now she'll be out around 2:30 Eastern Standard.
Okay. Yeah,
not too bad.
Well, by the way, you're in the Eastern time zone right now on Long Island, and I'm in the Central time zone here in Wisconsin. So I'm glad that our timing worked out right.
It did. It worked out very nicely.
Doing these cross time zone interviews sometimes don't work out all that well, but I'm sure that you've got plenty of experience because you're a Long Island girl and Nashville's in the Central time zone, so you have to make that switch quite often, I'm sure.
I do. I really do. But you get used to it, though. I've been doing it for quite some time now. So I get used to it.
Well, that's the most hard-hitting question that I've got of the whole interview, by the way. It gets a lot easier from here. So
okay, cool.
And as I've mentioned, and as you've mentioned as well, you're a Long Island girl. Now, how does I'm not going to say any of the stereotypes of Long Island, but how does a Long Island, New York, girl become like a down-home backwoods country girl?
Well, it's funny you should say that because even though I was born in New York on Long Island, I was actually raised down in South Florida back at the time when South Florida was nothing but farmland and country music. And so growing up in South Florida with my family, all we did was listen to country music. That's what we did. And we went fishing after school. We went horseback riding on the weekend. And it was really a lifestyle. And then when I was about going into my 10th grade of high school, my family decided to relocate back to the East Coast, back to Long Island, and I was shocked because I never wanted to leave, and there were no country music outlets at all at the time on Long Island when I came back. So if I told anyone that I liked country music, they looked at me like I was crazy. You couldn't even find a radio station that played country music, so you were forced to adapt, and so I started getting into different types of music, like rock and roll, but more like Southern rock, like Lynyrd Skynyrd and Alabama and things like that.
And the Allman Brothers and Doobie Brothers.
Allman Brothers, exactly. So that's how my style of what I call Long Island country has gotten into effect. I mean, it's basically the greatest storytelling of a country song where you sit and listen to the lyrics and say, wow, she's talking about me. And you have that edge of New York rock and roll in there.
There you go. And actually, it's honestly true. I'm sure, as you know by now, though, there is country music outlet now in New York City. They just added
there's actually a couple of them.
Yeah, it's the first time in, I think, 25 years since there's been a country radio station in New York proper. So,
which is crazy. And it's great because, a lot of people, they don't really realize how big country music is on Long Island. I mean, New York in itself is a very, large state for country music. It's actually the number one state for country music downloads.
Wow.
That's New York. Believe it or not, I don't think a lot of people realize that. But Long Island in itself could be its own little state, believe it or not, because there are 8 million people on Long Island from end to end. So the fact that we now have embraced country music, it's been wonderful because all these artists like Blake and Miranda, and Kenny Chesney, they're all selling out big time here.
And Lisa Matassa is selling out the clubs too.
Yeah, they are. They're selling out, and it's great. And it's like, wow, it's about time they realize that country music is America's music around here.
Yeah, and honestly, New York City was kind of the last holdout. Yes, there have been artists that have come from the city. There have been artists that have come from, the suburbs. But it was kind of one of the last holdouts, and country music was looking to get a foothold in there. And it's, it's happening. That's for sure. It shows how big country music is now, and it's great to be at the, at the threshold of something huge, I guess.
It is, and it's great to be involved in this genre of music, music that I've learned to live with my entire life and I've enjoyed all my life. So it's great to to not feel like the outsider now listening to country music. Now everyone's listening to it, so it's great to be a part of it. And just in general, like just the musicians in country music as well, the artists themselves, it's all about family, faith, and freedom, and just all about you, me, and your next door neighbor. It's just a really good genre to be in, and I'm just really happy that Long Island has embraced it, and New York in general. So.
It's true, and the feuding in the world of country music is, it's almost jovial at points. It's unlike in other genres where in rock and roll or in hip hop or something like that. It's knockdown, drag out, fist fights, other things like that. Whereas, what was it, just recently, Luke Bryan and Zach Brown Band kind of had a war of words on Twitter, and that was about as much as it was.
Yeah,
and
it's a little. I guess it's much calmer,
right,
more civil, so to speak.
It is, yeah.
But it really is like a big family, to be quite honest with you. And it's just a wonderful genre to be involved in. It really is. I mean, there's a concert coming up that I'm so fortunate to be playing at the end of November for the George Jones tribute concert over at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, and just seeing all these artists that are going to be coming together for this show is just incredible, and I'm just so honored to be a part of it. And you can just tell. I mean, we all grew up listening to George and Hank, and just knowing that they're all going to come together in one room and just do this tribute concert for him. It's just going to be a wonderful experience.
Now, obviously, you've had your influences in the world of country music. You told us a couple now, but obviously, I think a big one would have to be, well, obviously, you got to go pick up your daughter later on, but being a mother, I'm sure that influences your country music choices now, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's funny when you write a country song, because I like to write as well. I mean, I have no problem singing other people's songs, but I have to feel a connection to the lyric that I'm singing. And so for me as a mom, all of the songs that I do sing have come from a personal experience, whether it's because I am a mother or because maybe I'm a little older and I've experienced a little bit more than some of the younger artists that are out there. So for me, it's all about relating to the song and evoking that emotion with the listener and saying, she's talking about me, or she's talking about something that I feel right this moment. And I make sure that any song that I do select, I want my kids to look at me in a good light. I don't want them to hear me singing about anything else. Like, you won't hear me talking about or singing about hunting or something like that, because I'm not a hunter. But I want them to be proud.
There is a deer herd on the island, though, isn't there?
Yes.
Right there in the middle of Central Park, from what I understand.
Well, not really Central Park, but on Long Island, and we do have, an influx of deer.
I'm sure that herd could use some culling if you were interested, if you wanted to get into it. Somebody would show you how to do it, so.
I'm sure. Well, I'm a huge, huge animal lover, and, I just, for me, I like to volunteer at this local animal shelter here when I am on Long Island. But, for me, I don't know. I love animals. I can never see. I can fish. That's about it. That's the most I'll do.
You're the pink sweet side of Miranda Lambert then, and you can leave the mossy oak portion to somebody else. How about that?
Exactly.
So, all right. Well, Lisa, with the holidays just around the corner, I think people would be kind of, interested to hear that you did a Christmas song yourself, right?
I did. It's funny. I come from a big Italian family, so every Thanksgiving, right after we eat turkey dinner and pumpkin pie, my mom would always set up the Christmas tree, right? I mean, I'm talking on Thanksgiving. And so we would decorate the tree right after all of that. And so it's a big deal for us. And my favorite Christmas song was Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. So it's also called the Christmas song. Mm-hmm. And we used to sing it all the time. And so one day I decided, I would love to just do that song and just put my own little spin on it, and that's what we did. And we made a video, and we had the Broadway Youth Ensemble sing for us background, and it was great. It was a great time. So, and I love that a lot of the stations do play it every year, including CMT, which is great because the video did go to number 1 on CMT, and that was just so much fun. Very
awesome. Yeah, and obviously pick that one up on iTunes and put it into your Christmas rotation too. So, all right.
Thanks.
Well, let's move away from the holiday theme songs and let's move towards some of the singles. One that you recently had out. It's not the current one. We'll get to that one in a little bit. But one you recently had out was called "Somebody's Baby." Tell us a little bit about that tune.
Yeah, that song, it was just so relatable. When I was first presented it by Kelly Archer, she had co-written the song, and I just listened to the first lyric. At the time, I remember my daughter was, she's growing up. I have two children, and the lyrics just really got to me, just tugged on me, and I said, oh my gosh, this is all about me. This is me singing to my kids. But not just that, it's really about falling in love and having someone in your life that you consider always to be your baby. So even though, for me, my mom and we talk at least, 5 times a day sometimes, she'll call me all the time, but I'm still her baby, So I think it's, again, getting back to that relatability of the lyrics in a song, especially the country song. So I think a lot of people got that and really connected with it.
Well, hopefully we can keep the tears down and maybe keep a Kleenex handy, because how about this? We're going to listen to it right now, all right?
Sounds great. Thank you.
Mama took a few $20 bills and tucked them in her left jean pocket. Said, hit the road, run and go and chase that thrill. Yeah, ride your dreams like a rocket. But if you're ever standing in the city on a crowded street feeling all alone, just remember it don't matter how far you are from home, 'cause you're somebody's baby. You're somebody's favorite song to sing. You're somebody's whole wide world. Somebody's everything. And wherever you go, hope you know you will always be somebody's baby. Just keep on doing what it is you do, 'cause it's only a matter of time till someone out there is gonna notice you and just how bright you shine. And when it comes falling from the sky and looks you in the eyes, you'll know it's real. When he tells you that he loves you and how it makes you feel like you're somebody's baby. You're somebody's favorite song to sing. You're somebody's whole wide world. Somebody's everything. And wherever you go, hope you know you will always be somebody's baby. Somebody's baby. You're somebody's baby. You're somebody's answer to a prayer. In somebody's every thought. Anytime and everywhere. You're somebody's baby. You're somebody's favorite song to sing. You're somebody's whole wide world. Somebody's everything. And wherever you go, hope you know you will always be somebody's baby. You're somebody's baby.
So there you go. That was the more recent single from Lisa Matassa, who I've got on the line. It's Somebody's Baby. Lisa, how are you?
I'm doing great. I love that song. I have to tell you, it's just every time I hear it, I think back to all the video footage that we put into the actual video. Was a lot of home footage that we put into it as well.
Very
so
cool.
You'll see pictures of like my kids in there and my wedding. It's just was a really great time doing that video.
A personal look into the life of Lisa Matassa if you check out the video for Somebody's Baby. So very cool, actually.
Thank you.
I like it when, the artists are very relatable, as in general, the artist, sure, experiences can, be relatable. Songs can be relatable. But when the artist becomes relatable and they almost feel like you're friends almost, it makes the experience of listening to the music even that much better, I feel.
And you know what? I agree with you 100% because that's what it's like. For me, when I'm on stage and I'm meeting with the listener and the fan, that's the best part for me. I mean, I love recording, don't get me wrong. I love traveling. But when I'm on that stage, I'm most in my element. And the chance to meet these listeners and fans at the end of the show or before the show, that's the greatest part. And connecting with them via social media, whether it be Facebook or Twitter or something like that, I want them to feel part of it. I want them to be on this journey with me because, I'm really not the girl next door. I'm the mom next door, but I'm just like everyone out there. So I want them to know that it's okay to go out there and live your dream because you never know what's going to happen. And so every day is a gift, and I enjoy every moment that I get to spend with these fans.
Well, it's almost like a perfect segue. It's like I told you what we were going to talk about coming up. It's the Pimp Yourself portion of the show, Lisa. It's time for you to do such things, to relate, to connect, to become, part of the everyday life of the everyday listener. Tell us how we can get in touch with you and follow you on Facebook, Twitter, if you got an Instagram, anything like that. Go ahead and tell us.
I have all that stuff. I love connecting with the fans, so please don't be shy. I love answering questions. I can be reached on Facebook at Lisa Matassa. There's actually two pages. There's a personal page, and then there's a fan page that gives you all updates on what's happening with the career in general and where I'll be playing next. And also there's Twitter. I always shoot something out on Twitter all the time, and also on Instagram as well. So definitely visit me at Lisa_Matassa on Twitter and Lisa Matassa on Facebook, as well as Lisa Matassa no space on Instagram.
We don't have to type in no space, do we?
No, you don't have to hit no space.
Now, I ask all the time, whenever an artist says that they are big Instagrammers, I always have to bring up my 3 rules of Instagram. Do you know the 3 rules of Instagram?
No, please tell me.
All right, 3 rules of Instagram. At some point in time in your Instagram career, you have to do these 3 pictures.
Okay.
Picture number 1, a selfie.
Oh, I don't think I have any selfies, but I'm going to do that one. Okay.
You have no selfies?
I don't think I do.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to have to check, Ben.
I'm so glad that I'm going over the rules with you now so that you don't screw it all up. So, all right.
Okay.
So rule number 1 is a selfie. Rule number 2 is there has to be a picture of food on your Instagram somewhere.
Oh, I have pictures of food on Instagram.
Okay. Well, then you're covered on that one. All right. So rule 1 is a selfie. Rule 2 is food. Rule number 3, and there's a subset to this one too. Okay, so you ready? Rule number 3 is a sunrise or sunset picture, and you get extra credit if you can get your feet in front of some sort of a body of water while taking that picture too.
Oh, okay. I think I might have a sunset or sunrise picture from an airplane. I don't know if that would help.
I think I'd count that. Yeah, I would count that. Like I said,
you know what, Ben? I am on Instagram right now, and I'm looking. I have an awesome picture of a sunset. I'm telling you, it's on there, and it was one of my favorites. I forget. Oh, I was in Sacramento, California, and that was about 10 weeks ago. So there is a really pretty sunset picture there.
I feel like the sunsets in Sacramento are pretty legendary, from what I understand. So
yeah, this is pretty cool. But yeah, no selfies. I don't think I have any selfies. Most of them my daughter took, or someone just posted up. But yeah, I'll have to put a funny selfie up there.
There you go. Yeah, just so that you can fulfill your 3 rules, and then you can live the rest of your Instagram life without without worrying. So, all right. So now that we've done that, people are going to connect with you. People are going to look into into the history of Lisa Matassa, and they're going to find that this isn't your first rodeo in the world of music. Do you want me to hold back on the years on when these songs came out? Or Should I just go full bore?
You can let them go. I mean,
right.
at this point, I'm not hiding anything. It is what it is.
It's true. I found these on your Wikipedia page. So people, by the way, you have a great Wikipedia page.
Well, thanks.
So
Thank you.
But yes, people will find that in 87 and 88, you put out a couple of tunes. 87, we've got the tune "I've Got the Hots for You," and in 88, "Rock Me Baby." Now, are those songs that really
They're not country songs?
No, but are those songs that really your children are going to be okay with? I mean, based off of the titles alone.
You're gonna laugh. My son actually found that first. I'll kid you not. And it's funny because I mean I was studying opera. I studied as an opera singer first when I was 8 years old. I was classically trained, and then, like I said, when we moved back to New York, my dad was my manager at the time, and there was a producer who wanted to have me sing a song and said that he really enjoyed my voice and that he could almost guarantee me a record deal within a week if I sang this one particular demo. And I really didn't want to do it because I said to my dad, I go, this is not the type of music I want to sing. There's no substance to the songs, and it's just like dance music, and I'm not really into that. I want something with meaning. And he said, look, you're 18, 19 years old, and someone's offering you a record deal. You have to do it. Just do it.
Yeah, you got to give it a shot at least.
You have to try it. And so I said to him, okay, I'm going to change my name, though. I'm not going to use my real name. I'm gonna pay homage to Loretta, one of my favorite all-time country singers, and I changed my name to Lisa Lynn.
Okay.
And that's how we started with the Lisa Lynn. I did get the record deal within the week. I was signed to Emergency Records. At the time, they had an artist called Shannon. She had a big hit dance song called "Let the Music Play," and so it was great 15 minutes of fame, so to speak. I was able to tour with some great artists and get my feet wet and learn about the business, the ups, the downs, and the sideways, and realize that, okay, this is great, but it's not where my heart is. Yeah. And one day I'm going to do the music that I love and the music where my heart is, and I'm finally doing it now. And so my motto is better late than never.
That's great because the run in the late 80s there. First off, by the way, everybody was doing dance music in the late 80s. Yeah. It kind of fit. You probably, I mean, it was good. So it was good to get the feet wet and learn then, because now you're making a great run at it. And as a matter of fact, based off the fact that I got a brand new single from you that we're playing in just a second, does that mean we got a brand new album coming out soon too?
Oh, yeah, we're working on that right now with the working title called Yankees and Cowboys.
There you go. I would consider myself a Yankee cowboy, but you're probably talking about the Bronx Bombers, aren't you?
And you know what? It's basically how we're all the same. It doesn't matter where we are, what town you're from. We're all in it together. So it's basically, you could take it for any way you want, whether it be Yankee Bombers or the Dallas Cowboys, but it's basically just a metaphor. We're all Yankees and Cowboys.
There you go.
We're all in it together.
Well, I like that working title. I hope that one sticks.
Yeah, it's actually the name of one of the songs on the album.
Very cool. And one of the other songs that I'm hoping is going to be on this album is the new single, and it's called "I Won't Ask." And no, I didn't mean that to sound like I won't ask about the song. It's the name of the song is "I Won't Ask."
Yes, that song actually, I wrote that song down in Nashville. I would say about 6-7 months ago, and it came from an inspiration of going out one night at Roberts on Broadway. There was a couple that were they were arguing back and forth, but then they would hug and then they would separate, and they were playing this little cat and mouse thing going back and forth, and by the end of the night, when I went back to my hotel, I woke up with all these lyrics in my head, and I said, normally as a songwriter, the melody will come in, whether it be a chorus line or something like that. The melody would come up first, and then the story or the lyric would follow. But this was different. The lyrics had just come up. And so the next day I went over to my guitarist, Colin, and I said, listen, see what you can make of these lyrics. I don't even have a melody in mind. And within, a couple hours or so, he had a melody going. And that weekend we went over to our other guitarist, Tony Bruno. We went to his studio up in Woodstock when I got back to New York, and we recorded the song. And here we have it.
There you go. And it's a great tune. And by the way, I love the fact that your guitarist's last name is very New York as well, too.
Tony Bruno.
Oh.
It's like Joey Bag of Donuts.
It works perfectly. I love it. So, well, there you go. The epitome of what is Long Island country, the Long Island country girl herself, Lisa Matassa. Lisa, we're going to take a listen to the I Won't Ask, and thank you very much for your time again here on the show, all right?
Thank you so much, and God bless everyone, and thank you, and have a great holiday season.
There are times when I need a friend, times when I need you to be my man. Makes me wonder when you're gonna take a stand. You're out all night, and I can't help but think that I'm never on your mind. But don't you worry, baby, 'cause I won't ask you where you've been. I won't try if that's the way you want it. I can't make you understand how it feels when I need you there. Sometimes I feel like you would rather walk away than do what it takes to make me stay. But I won't ask you where you've been. I can't wait for you to come around and do things that you haven't done by now. You're so damn lazy, but you never fail to let me down. So come on, babe, why don't you prove me wrong? But don't take too long, 'cause if you think I won't be gone, you must be crazy. 'Cause I won't ask you where you've been. I won't try if that's the way you want it. I can't make you understand how it feels when I need you there. Sometimes I feel like you would rather walk away than do what it takes to make me stay. But I won't ask you where you've been, no. And if you're lying there in someone else's arms, hold on tight, 'cause I can't make it on my own. Sometimes I feel like you would rather walk away. I'm not gonna change your mind. You're not gonna waste my time. 'Cause baby, I'll be just fine if this is the end of the line. I won't ask you where you've been. I won't try if that's the way you want it. I can't make you understand how it feels when I need you there. I won't ask you where you've been. I won't try if that's the way you want it. I can't make you understand how it feels when I need you there. Sometimes I feel like you would rather walk away than do what it takes to make me stay. But I won't ask you where you've been. No, I won't ask you where you've been.
Follow us on Twitter
Twitter, everything.
at OTBP Podcast.
Girl, that dress is a loaded gun. You look like you like to have fun. This place is closing down. Where are you going now? It's too early to go home. So tell me where the party at. I'll show up with a smile and a cold six-pack. Tell me where you wanna get your groove on. I'll get a move on. We can go all night long till we break down. I'll see you looking at me like I'm a VIP. So put my name on your list and seal it with a kiss, and I'll be on my way to you. All you gotta do is tell me where the party at. Tell me where the party at. kiss and I'll be on my way to you. All you gotta do is tell me where the party at. Tell me where the party at. Stop wasting time, girl. Your place or mine, girl. So tell me where the party at. I'll show up with a smile and a cold six-pack. Tell me where you wanna get your groove on. I'll get a move on. We can go all night long till we break down. I'll see you looking at me like I'm a VIP. So put my name on your list and seal it with a kiss, and I'll be on my way to you. All you gotta do is tell me where the party at. Yeah. Tell me where the party at. Tell me where the party at. Girl, tell me where the party at. Tell me where the party at.
Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt. There's Chad Brownlee, and that is Where the Party At. Ben Merritt, again, getting you some brand new country music that you probably have never heard of before. Some of this stuff is new to me, too, and that's the best part. It's more than just, the top 20 and the top 40. There are so many other artists out there that are spectacular at what they do. They just don't have, the backing of a major label or any kind of promotions company or anything like that. And that's kind of why I'm here. I want to spread the love, man. I belong in the 60s. No, I didn't. Ben Merritt taking you all the way up through some new country music, and here we go. As a matter of fact, this woman just got married. You want to know how I know? Because she just got married to Rodney Atkins. Yes, it's Rose Falcon and her tune, If Love Had a Heart. Well, it's got two now. It's got a guy named Rodney and a little boy named Elijah. Aww. Rose Falcon, everybody, on Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
I wouldn't be here tonight with my head in my hands, trying to hold back the tears again. I wouldn't be missing you, you wouldn't be gone. No, I wouldn't be trying to find a way to be strong. If love had a heart, it wouldn't say goodbye. Wouldn't be so cruel, so damn unkind. If love had a heart, then it wouldn't break mine. If love had a heart, then it wouldn't break mine. I wouldn't have heard that you found someone else, or be looking in the mirror and hating myself. I wouldn't be losing sleep, I wouldn't be up all night burning all of these pictures of us. If love had a heart, it wouldn't say goodbye. Wouldn't be so cruel, so damn unkind. If love had a heart, then it wouldn't break mine. If love had a heart, then it wouldn't break mine. Why did you have to make me fall so deep? Give me something that I couldn't keep. Lift me up and then let me down so hard. If love had a heart, it wouldn't say goodbye. Wouldn't be so cruel, so damn unkind. If love had a heart, then it wouldn't break mine. love had a heart, then it wouldn't break me.
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/offthebeatenpath and join the conversation of new and up-and-coming country music.
Tom Petty free falling on a summer night. 6 strings, cold beer on ice. That kind of rush you get from jumping in the cool water. Yeah, some things you don't have to think twice or look back. Your love kind of feels like that. Wide open on a Harley down the highway, skydiving, being one with the wind. I'd never hit it big in Vegas all in, but I bet your love kind of feels like that. Girl, you get me so high, I get kissed by the sun from cloud number 9, and you don't even try. My broken and blue jeans, they go together, yeah, they fit just right. That rare amazing that you swear you'll never find. Well, I have. Your love kind of feels like that. Girl, you get me so high, I get kissed by the sun from cloud number 9, and you don't even try.
Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt, and there you go. That's Jason Blaine. Feels like that. Feels like that's a wrap here on this episode of Off the Beaten Path podcast. Again, thanks to Lisa Matassa for stopping by and saying hi, hanging out for a little bit. Don't forget to check out her Christmas tune as well as the holidays draw closer. I'm going to go with closer instead of clearer. As they glow closer. I need to hang on. As the holidays get closer, we're going to go ahead and try and fill our playlists, our music playlists, with some great country music Christmas songs. Working on putting some of that together, by the way, too. So it's going to be a good holiday for you. And again, thank you for taking me along wherever you may be going. That's the beauty of podcasts. You can just pick up and go, right? Again, thank you to Lisa Matassa. Next week, we'll have Brent Cobb on the show. Brent's going to stop by, play a couple tunes for us, and tell us a little bit about himself. So, again, this is Off the Beaten Path podcast. Take us along at OTBP podcast on Twitter, Off the Beaten Path podcast on Facebook, and email me with your questions, concerns, criticisms, and bad jokes, just like that one, at off the beaten or OTBP podcast at gmail.com. As you can tell, it's been a long episode. I'm going to head out. I will talk to you next week with Brent Cobb here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. Meet Ben Merritt.